Hi, my name is Daniel McNicholas. You've seen me before, I think, maybe. I don't know. I'm here in day 5 of the mindfulness challenge, and it's been amazing. I would suggest being mindful in every moment. It's just crazy how much amazingness comes from it. So today I'm going to talk about the addiction of intensity. So the idea that we as a culture, especially in the West, if you're not in the West and watching this, then this might not apply to you. But we're addicted to intensity, to peak moments, to achievement, to getting things done, to excitement, to the high energy. I mean, look at our culture, right? Cocaine, caffeine, and stimulants are huge. They always have been. While the East, uses more opiates and things like that. We use opiates now for pain, but the reason we use opiates for pain is so we can keep on going instead of feeling our pain and resting. So we're just addicted to keep on going. And literally our bodies, that's why everyone has back pain, our bodies are literally breaking down because of how much we go and don't take care of ourselves or slow down or get out of our heads. Hey, thanks for joining and leaving. But yeah, the idea of intensity just taking us over, that it always has to be 1,000 miles an hour. Like, I'm going to get to this goal, this external goal. And that's not bad. However, the external goal, I say this a million times, is the intensity. It's like I gotta get there as fast as I can. And if you're on a road trip, it's way more fun if you're not going as fast as you can and you're enjoying the sights along the way. So we're addicted to getting to the destination as a culture, as a Western culture in general. We've been taught since school to get to the destination, right? You need to get to college, get the job, get the retirement. Like, we're always going for something. And it's an addiction. It's an addiction of the mind. So the mind is achievement-based. It's goal-based. It's external-based. All I can perceive is the external. So the mind is constantly labeling things and going for things. It's fire. It wants to go. It's intensity. It's the cocaine part of our body. However, we don't connect with the heart-body aspect of ourselves, which needs the slowing down, the sitting under the tree, the feeling a hug, the cuddling with a dog. Like, that part is missing from our culture. No one says, good job, you actually cuddled with your partner for 2 hours today. Like, no one's ever praising that. But if someone says, I'm working really hard and I'm busy and I'm going after my goals, we praise them. Like, there's some thing you're going to get at the end. And then you die and then you're naked and you lost everything. And it doesn't even matter. And not saying that you don't go do things and take care of your family. However, to think that is some sense of pride and busyness and achievement is ridiculous. I would rather for example, I played on my favorite basketball team I played on was in last place because we had fun together. And it didn't matter if we won or lost. We actually won the game and just played. Like, it didn't matter. We knew we weren't the best and it wasn't going to happen. So there was no pressure of achieving something from the team. And it almost made it way more fun. When I was on the best teams and we had like a lot of pressure, sometimes it sucked. And the Tao will say this, that sometimes not having the intention and the fame and being in the background is a lot more gentle on your soul. That you can just go to the background and fade. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to prove yourself that you're this busy, intense worker. I feel like sometimes when you have to go to your parents, you have to like prove that you're working hard towards something. Like, I cheer people that, work less and decide to take care of themselves and meditate more. Like, that to me that is what the achievement should be, is inner peace. All my goals are internal. They're presence. My goal, if I had a goal, it'd be, I want more presence. I want to meditate more and go internal more. I want to let go of achievement. These are my goals. I want to find happiness. I want to find connection with myself. Like, these are the goals. They're not, I want to make $500 tomorrow. Like, who cares? You're gonna make $500 and then you want to make 1,000. So those can be your goals. It never worked for me. So I went internal instead. And I've been way happier. I mean, you find that internal place and your life will totally shift. And you'll get all the things you wanted. Eckhart Tolle is traveling the world speaking, and he doesn't even care about those things. He's the happiest person on the planet. Sorry. Internal goals, right? Getting the sneeze out. And when you find that place inside of you where you are good no matter what, and you are unconditional, because we want to be unconditional lovers of ourselves and the world. Not that you're never going to feel sad or any of these things. That's not what I'm saying. You unconditionally hold space for everything that's inside of you. When you find that, when you achieve that presence and that awareness, and you stop with your mind, we're so addicted. Am, or will as always be a mind addict. And I'll just declare it, right? Like AA. So I know I need, and you need, and this culture needs to tap into that heart center, tap into the body. And you do that by slowing down. And just not have so many goals. Learned this from Gandhi, and he said he just followed his guidance every day. And that's how he did what he did. He didn't have this big plan of action, and he wasn't overthinking it. He just went with it, and he let spirit guide him. We don't let ourselves do that. We need to control everything so much. And it never works. It's never worked. It just causes worry in the moment, and it steals your presence, which is everything. Everything is presence. Everything is that internalness. And knowing that you don't need intense moments to be happy, the ordinary will make you just as happy as the extraordinary. And you need ordinary to have extraordinary. You need tiredness to have energy. You need low moments to have excitement. You need to be unsuccessful to be successful. You need to be poor to know what it's like to be rich. You need that experience. And to know that, then all experiences are valid and just as extraordinary and loving as the rest. And you can tap into that. When waiting to go somewhere is just as amazing as being somewhere. And when you can tap into that, you are free to ride the adventure of life, because you'll get to the end being like, why did I do all that? And no one on their deathbed says they wish they did more and stressed more and worried more. They say they go after their dreams, relax, spend time with family, enjoyed life more, did what their heart desired. And when you know that that's real, then you don't have to prove anything anymore. And that is freedom. And you can find that deep presence inside of you, that ease that sits deep in your heart, deep in your body. And you can be here in life that is right now. Oh, I like all the emojis. There's so many different ones. And I want that for all of you. I want this world to be heart-centered. I want us to have unity in the West. I want us to care about our neighbors. I want us to be of service. I want us to connect. We're missing that. And we're a traumatized culture, a deeply traumatized culture in the West. Don't let anyone tell you that we're not. Look at what's happening. This is the result of a culture run by just the mind and achievement. It's going to destroy us at some point. We have to slow down and connect with our hearts. You want to save the world? Start connecting with your own heart. We all got to do it one person at a time. And once we do that, then we'll make better decisions. We won't need so much stuff, which will save our earth, because we'll be able to let go of things. We won't need to eat as much. We'll not need to go to work 60 hours a week, so we have 20 hours a week more to help people and be with our kids. And then when we be with our kids more, they're going to be more heart-centered and more nurtured. And it's just going to create a chasmalistic change. But it starts with each of us connecting with our hearts. Well, amen. Good. I've never got an amen. I wish I could have said, can I get an amen? And people went amen. That'd be really fun. But thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. And yeah, it's so much easier here. You're protected here. If you have trauma, you need to connect to your heart. That's what's going to protect you. Being present is going to protect you. It's going to allow the changes to happen. Because that is, an open heart is the most protective thing you can have. Thanks, you. See, I got 2 amens. I've always wanted to be a preacher, you know? Not really. I never thought I would be a preacher, but it's great. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say. Praise the love is good. Yes, that is perfect. And yeah, so find those moments. Slow down. I dare you. I dare you to not look at a to-do list today. See what your life happens. When you can actually make conscious choice in any moment. When you can make every choice moment to moment. Watch what happens. It's magical. You can't create anything if there's no space for anything new, then there's no space for anything new. So you have to create it. So create it. Well, good. I'm going to go relax. Anyways, I love you all. Thanks for tuning in to my 30-day challenge. And I just challenge you to be more mindful in every moment. When you're doing the dishes, when you're doing laundry, when you're driving your car, whatever it is. It's all magical. You're driving a freaking car down a road 60 miles an hour. Like, you know how ridiculously cool that is? Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, you think about it from a person that would never experienced it before, it's like the coolest thing ever. So have that mindset of a child who just did this thing for the first time, because every experience is really new. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and tacos.